Hi, I'm Steven.
And I'm Steve.
This is Cherry Knoll Whiskey Reviews. Today is our third day of the 12 Days of Christmas, and we are on to sample number 3. If you have not been part of the other 2 that are already done, essentially what we are doing is we will score the aroma, the taste, availability, and price. Each one of those categories is scored at 25 to give a total of 100, and we are comparing the total scores of all 12, and on the 12th day we will figure out which bourbon or which whiskey in our advent calendar rules supreme.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
This one looks light, but
I was going to say, it definitely does look like it has less color than the last 2.
But it could just be because it's such a small bottle.
Right.
So we'll start off with the aroma.
Ooh.
Very delicious aroma.
Yeah.
Sweet berries.
Yep. I'm getting like a mix of berries and vanilla.
Yeah, I was going to say vanilla extract.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of barrel in the nose as well.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. It's definitely not the main focus, though.
No, it's a floral berry vanilla.
Yeah.
Almost like almond extract.
Oh, I could see it, yeah. Yeah, more of like that nuttiness to it.
Right.
Because like my initial thought is like, I like this, but I don't think I like it as much as the other 2 that we've tried. And I want to stay away from that. I want to force myself to go into it like completely unbiased. I definitely get that almond now, though.
Yeah. I'm actually really enjoying the nose.
Yeah.
Like these are aromas that are very appealing to me.
Very appealing and also very seasonally appreciated.
Right.
Very, very Christmassy. Like kind of warm, almost like a baking spice eggnoggy type nose, but not quite there.
Right, there's not quite enough baking spice.
No.
But it's got that like light fruit, almond, vanilla extract with that subtle hint of barrel.
It's not my favorite nose. Not my favorite smell.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, I've had whiskeys that I smell and I'm just like, wow, that is...
You just want to keep
your nose so good. I want to keep my nose in there. Like, this isn't quite to that point. Like, all of the individual smells are, like, extremely pleasant and have me wanting to go back for more. But it's not okay, let me just keep my nose on it non-stop. Like, I feel like it's drawing me into wanting to take a sip over continue to smell and smell and smell.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what I'm giving it.
Yep, I already scored it.
What'd you score it?
17.
I put it at a 15.
15?
Yep.
That's low.
Yeah, not bad. It's higher than
a 10.
The middle ground. Right, it's higher than a 14, but it's definitely not bad.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
We'll go in for the taste and
yes.
see what we get on that.
A lot of spice.
I'm getting like chocolate covered raisins.
I get like a Mexican hot chocolate, like the chocolate with the spiciness to it and like the chilies in it. Like
Yeah, I could see
that kind of very
a
warm.
spicy, warm hot chocolate.
Yeah. Yep. But more spice than chocolate for sure. I feel like this could be higher proof. Not like barrel strength maybe, but definitely higher.
Yeah, it feels like it would be like 100 proof, 110.
I was gonna say like 110. Yeah.
Yeah, right in there. Does have fruity flavors in there.
Really?
Like darker fruits like fig.
I get a little bit of like on the chocolate note, like chocolate orange, like that
Right.
the candy, like the chocolate candy. But I feel like that's as far as my fruit flavors go. It
Not
just
quite cherry,
no.
but there definitely is like a raisin, fig, citrus that's like
Yeah.
mixed in with the chocolate and barrel spice.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see like the raisin kind of it reminds me of like the you know how the like raisins in like Raisin Bran have like that powdery
Yeah.
stuff on them, and it's like it's a weird kind of raisin, you know?
Right, it's got like kind of a cereal grain dust
Yeah.
and sugar coating on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it.
I really like it. Like, this is definitely something I tend to steer towards in a sipping whiskey, just because it's deep, rich. It's got a lot of flavor. It's got a lot of depth. Yeah, I think it's really good.
Yeah. I definitely think it's good. But it's I think just as far as personal preference goes, I'm just not that big of a fan of this one. But it's definitely good.
I think the proof is in a perfect spot for the flavors that it has. Like the deep, rich flavors are kind of mixed with the proof perfectly.
Yeah.
So it's not super watery and thin, but it's got robust.
Yeah, that's a good point. If this were any higher, it would be too spicy. It would be
Right.
it would punch you too much.
Yeah, the sheer heat would
Yeah.
be overwhelming.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. That's a really good point.
But yeah, delicious. I am giving it a 18.
I had 16, but I'm bumping it up 1 point to 17.
17?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So let's figure out what it is.
This is number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Weller 107.
Wow. Okay. That's surprising.
So, like we thought on the proof, between that 100 and 110,
Yep.
and it's got the rich flavors I expect from the 107.
Yeah.
Yeah, citrus, dark fruits, barrel spice.
I'm curious
The
to go back and
floral
see
nose.
what we said about the 107 when we tasted it.
Right.
But
I think a lot of those notes are. I don't think we had as much chocolate and raisin.
no, I don't remember that
but
at all.
like the citrus, barrel spice, a little bit of fig type thing.
Yeah.
Floral, fruity, vanilla, and almond extract on the aroma definitely
Definite. Yeah.
are what
Yeah.
was there.
So now on to part number 2, availability and price.
This is where it's going to get hurt.
This is where it's going to drop.
Right.
Because availability
It is
mm,
next to none. Like
Yeah.
when you find it, it's difficult to find.
Yeah.
Because as soon as it hits the shelf, if it's at all a reasonable price, it just disappears.
Yeah. Yep.
And a lot of times you're not finding it at MSRP.
Right.
Like, especially around here.
And MSRP is 50 or is it less? 40?
I think it's like 40
Yeah.
to 50.
Yeah.
But, like, around here, you'll see it sitting on the shelves, which obviously it's sitting on the shelves because of the price, but at that 150 to 200.
Yeah.
And those are the ones I always chuckle at and walk on.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, at MSRP, amazing bottle.
Absolutely.
Like,
At MSRP 25.
yes,
Totally.
100%. But, because in our area, you might find it once a year or once every other year at MSRP, I have to give it, like, a 13.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, just finding it is... I can find Stag or Stag Junior and Elmer T. Lee easier than I can find a 107. And
Yeah.
a lot of people, like, hunt hard for Stag. And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty
can
sure
find them.
at least once a year I'll find
Yeah.
a Stag.
Yeah.
But the 107, I'm like, oh, maybe once every other year I'll find a 107.
Right.
So, yeah, I think I'm going 13. Maybe,
13 for price.
maybe even lower. Maybe I'll go 12 for price. Yeah, 12. Because when you find it for MSRP, it's where it should be and it's a perfect bottle for that price.
Right. Right. How about availability?
Availability, probably a 10.
Yeah.
I was originally thinking 8, but because you do see it on the shelves from time to time, just at secondary, you're still kind of seeing it, but
Right.
it's at 8 to 10. So
Yeah.
I think I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and put it at 10 because I obviously have seen it.
Right. Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I put availability at 10. Again, kind of just because I have to just agree with you on this one because I've never really looked for it.
You could put it lower because I doubt you've ever seen it on the shelves.
I have not. You're right. Price, I'm also putting it at 10 just because I tend to lean towards the cheaper barrel or bottles. So if I don't find this one for MSRP, I'm probably not going to get it.
Right.
So I put it at a 10, which brings my total to 52, which I feel like a lot of people are going to be mad at.
I came up with the same number. No, I'm sorry. 57. I scribbled and my 7 looked like a 2. Which isn't... It is a reflection on the bottle because of its availability.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, its deductions and points is just because we can't find it.
Yeah.
Like, it would probably score in the 70s if it was a on-the-shelf bottle.
Yeah, if you didn't have to hunt for it, it would definitely be higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But-
Losing almost 25 points, 30 points just to availability and price
Right.
hurt that bottle a lot.
Yeah. Definitely.
But regardless of that, we will see you tomorrow for day 4 of our whiskey advent calendar of 12 days of Christmas. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to see more. Have a good one.